Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 13th through the 19th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aries. What do we got? We got the World card for the overall energy, so completion of a cycle here. Let's see what you got going for you. In the recent past, the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, the Ace of Cups. You were working on something, manifesting all the good things to whatever this was. You poured your heart in it. Looking good there. Now, in the current situation, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Devil. You're way too much in your head, to the extent of it's becoming quite unhealthy. There's something about self-worth here for you, though, that I think it's leading you in this place. I do see you standing in your power there, feeling good about yourself for the most part, and then, bam, the overthinking comes in. So it's almost like you're trying to push this energy of, oh, look at me, I'm so good, I'm so this, that, and the other, which you are. But are you trying to push that because you're hiding something else? There's something surrounding self-worth here for you. That's kind of creating quite a mess inside your head there. Okay. So when I see this, I tend to think that it's opposite of what you're trying to show. You're trying to show how confident you are, how good you are, and I'm like, I think you're thinking the opposite there, somewhere inside of your mind. In the immediate future, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Swords. I see you engaging with something that looks fun, looks, you know, it looks good for you. It looks like, oh yeah, no, I should do this because it's super fun. But I don't see it lasting. You know, I see you kind of pulling back 5 minutes after. Not 5 minutes, 5 days, months. Like it's not super lasting, but it's good while it lasts, for sure. Okay, let's clarify. Let's see what's up really behind these energies. Let me do the World card. The Ten of Wands, the Lovers, the Ten of Cups. Okay, so there's a completion of a cycle over a particular connection. That seems to be quite significant. There is love there. It's also seemingly quite hard, whatever the cycle is that's completing. Okay, so this might run for quite a while for you then. Let me do the Eight of Pentacles in the recent past, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, whatever that was that you were involved in at that moment in time, again, it's one of those, why are you here? Because I want to, because it feels good for me. Okay, so it's not one of those because I have to or because I need to, or no, because I want to, because it feels good for me. Okay, good. So you're engaging from that angle, from that perspective of, I'm here because I want to 100%, I want to open up to this. Okay. For the Magician, you get the Six of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I kind of see you not wanting to engage 100% with whatever this is. Not to engage, to give yourself 100% to whatever this is. There's still a little bit of corner within you that you want to kind of keep open to that sense of curiosity. Like, I don't want to give myself to this 100%. I still want to kind of explore some things here and there. I'm still, you know, wanting to keep my sense of curiosity at least open towards something outside of this where I don't have to commit to this 100%. Okay. Okay. Let me do the Ace of Cups in the recent past. The Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups. There's some regrets that are showing up. Like, you're good with everything that's playing out in there. you keep on, again, kind of showing up for whatever that is. There's almost a sense of losing something along the way, like some part of you or something. I don't understand what this is, because it's not very, it's, and that's how it would have come through for you as well. Like, you're still okay with whatever this is, whatever you're giving to. And you want to give, you still want to give to this. It's 100% there as an energy. Somewhere way in the background plays out an energy of regret, like losing some part of you. And it's kind of a form of identity that's being lost, maybe, or because it's also kind of normal as you're engaging with, okay, I'm connected now to this energy in my life, and I'm gonna run through this connection with this energy. Maybe that's why you're trying to keep a little side to yourself there, because it's almost like losing a part of your identity, you know. While it feels good to give to this, you're losing some side of you. Okay. So maybe that's what it is. But it's not problematic. At that moment in time, it didn't seem problematic. It seemed like maybe, you know, a little bit of acknowledging that some parts of you are being shedded, and it's like, okay, you know, there's almost like a minor, very tiny grieving process over that. And it's again, it's not showing up as problematic as this is happening, especially when you're in the energy of openness towards whatever that is that you're giving to. Okay, let me do the Queen of Wands, the Justice card, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you're showing up with a very clear feeling of who you want to be coming out of probably this cycle that you're closing off. The thing is, who are you now? You know, there's definitely a sense of, this is who I want to be once it's all said and done. Okay, but who are you now? Because that's where I think we're at. I think through all of those little, tiny little feelings of shedding parts of you, I think you've reached a point where you might not know exactly where you stand, who you are, what you're about, truly. I can see you know who you want to be. I'm like, okay, that's clear as an energy. That's how you want to come out of this. Great. And it's looking good. You're even looking good as you're showing me that as of right now. But underneath it all, there's almost a sense of loss over who you are at this moment in time. There's something going on surrounding your self-worth right now. That's why it's coming out as almost extra on the outside, you know. For the Two of Swords, you get the Six of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. There you are. You got lost in this connection. There's a soul connection here. And you got lost. It's like if I were to throw in this soul connection your way and say your energy is somewhere in there, their energy is somewhere in there. When I reach for you to pull your energy out, what am I reaching for? What am I pulling out of there? Who are you in that? You know, how can I identify you from there? Because it's all a blend at this moment in time. It's a matter of identity. It was kind of blended in whatever was formed in this connection, and now you're trying to kind of pull that out and figure out what that is. What is that? Who are you out of this? You know, there's a lot of confusion when it comes to your identity in this. You know, your sense of independence, individuality, where is that at? Or did it get kind of blended in? Whatever this is, this connection to you. Let me do the Devil. The Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords. You know pretty well who they are. You're like, oh, I know what they're about. I know what's up with them. Okay, what's up with you? Oh, I'm good. I know exactly what I want to be when I come out of this, and you know where I want to stand here, and you know. Okay, now, not when this is all said and done. When the cycle is complete, this could take a while. You know, this could take months. This could take years. Who are you now? Well, I know who they are. I don't care. I'm not asking about them. This is not their reading. This is you being put on spot here. And if this is going to make you, these questions are going to make you feel uncomfortable, then we've hit quite the spot here for you. In the sense of, I think this is a massive soul searching for you, in the sense of, who the hell are you now? In this moment, right now, in this situation, as blended as it seems and molded into one, who are you out of this? And stop pointing at them. Yeah, well, you know, I see who they are, and that's why I kind of want to come out of this, because I don't like that. So who am I? Am I the opposite of that then? I don't know. But that's definitely almost like an identity crisis of some sort. I see you pointing and recognizing, you know, what's up with them. Who are they? Like you look like you know them better than you know yourself. And that leaves you in a place of, I'm very clear about where you want to go, who you want to be after this. I'm very clear about who they are in your perception. That leaves with, again, who are you? And that's where I see a lot of ideas running through your mind, and I'm like, yeah, you're not all of that. You're not any of that. Like, if you were to put that to the side, your mind, what does that leave you with? You know? Because your mind can give you 100 scenarios about who you are, and, you know, 100 answers to that question. I don't need your mind to answer that. For the Ace of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Wands. Yeah, there's something that, again, looks and feels like a good idea. There's like, okay, we're doing this right now. You know, it does involve a commitment in the sense of you committing to something or someone as you go ahead and do something that feels good for you. Let me do the Knight of Cups in the immediate future, the World card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Fool. Okay, things are starting to look a little more clear as far as this cycle completing goes, and as far as maybe something new opening up here for you, in the sense of, I do see you engaging with something. Looks good. Things are starting to look a little more clear, a little more like you know what's up, you know? You're coming through with a lot more clarity, potentially even over yourself. Because I think right now you're kind of caught up in this, identity crisis, I would say. For the Seven of Swords in the immediate future, you get the Eight of Cups, the Moon, the Empress. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to work out for you. I don't see it as being long-lasting, quite short-lived. But I see you being okay with that. Probably even coming through and saying, maybe I'm not ready for that. I need some more time just for me. You know, I don't need to commit to any other energies. I need to commit to me for now. So probably giving yourself a little more time for yourself before you open up to pretty much connecting to pretty much any other energy, whether that's a job or person or whatever it is. You know, I feel like you're trying it out and it does feel good, but at the same time, you're recognizing that you may need some more time for yourself, you know, which, okay, if that's what you need, that's what you need. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. King of Swords, the Lovers, the Six of Cups. Yeah, your identity has been lost in this connection. So this would mean, let's say this is your kid, right? You're not you, Aries, you're someone's mother. or father. So it's not no, you're okay. As much as you are someone's parent, you're also you. Who is that? The you, you know. Your answer to my question, who are you, would be, I'm someone's, I feel like you got so lost in that you forgot about who you are outside of that. And that's the search that you're going through right now. And you didn't do it intentionally. You actually had quite the signals along the way where you were like, I feel like I'm losing a little part of me, and I feel like I'm losing another little part of me, and which again wasn't problematic at that time, but now we're looking at a little bit of an identity crisis. It's like, oh, okay, you lost yourself a little bit in there. It's fine. It happens to all of us. We all do it to some extent. It's a matter of, okay, what do we pull out of there? Who are we? Outside of that situation. And that's exactly what you're experiencing right now. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.